Gemini placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be for December 3rd through the 15th. Keep in mind this is general. If you want personal readings, that information will be in the description box. You may have to flip the roles and the gender of the cards don't matter. I do have my manifestation oils and my own deck for sale. Will be in the description box below. I have one for protection, money, spiritual DNA, activation, anything crown chakra related, like readings, meditation, astral travel, lucid dreaming. This is all for you. And then we have one for attracting any type of romantic, platonic love, and self-love. But it has to be genuine. So when you put this on, you're not going to be attracting shady people that have ulterior motives, because that's the intention that was sent as I was producing this. They're made with crystals, essential oils, and I did charge them within the moon. I also put 24 karat gold in each vial, and I kid you not, everything that I put on has worked for me instantaneously. Like, I put on the protection oil right before I started this reading because I've been feeling sick all day, and I know it's a result of like the rituals I've been doing against the system. So they do send me counterattacks that sometimes hit and affect me, and today just happens to be one of those days. So I put that on and I immediately felt better. So in my mind I'm like, oh, I'm not actually sick. It's just negative psychic attacks that are being sent to me. And now I immediately feel better and I have enough energy to do this reading. So whatever issue you have in your life, just choose one oil. Just choose one. Try it out. I promise you'll be back to purchase the rest of them. So let's take a look and see what you guys need to go ahead and know for December. Let's do 5th through the 16th. Page of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords in reverse, Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, so I definitely see you having a lot of options. If you're single, there's definitely people that are interested. You may have someone in the background that's not quite ready to approach you yet, but I do see 2 possible love interests coming in to give you some sort of offer. Be careful, because one of these people already has a lover, whether their lover is male or female, and they're just coming in to whisper sweet nothings into your ear. This is someone that's a charmer, so they're sweet with their words. They can pretty much manipulate someone emotionally, and if you're vulnerable or if you don't pay attention to the red flags, you're gonna fall for this person's temptation. And some of you are already investing in this person, but your intuition is telling you that something's not quite right. And I can see that if you spy, or once the holiday comes around, people are gonna exactly know who's messing with them and who's not. Because if you're not with your person during Christmas, they're with their person. And this is why I'm saying, like, it's really messy around this time of year, because a lot of connections are getting cleared out. And with the Page of Wands, this is also you having a chance to invest into your creative abilities, maybe a chance to even travel and go out of town. The Page of Wands is just some sort of zest for life, having a newfound inspiration after feeling like really bored and just feeling like life was mundane. You finding something worth investing time and energy into. And whatever this is, continue to put time and effort into it, even if it's just 30 minutes a day. Be careful about spying, because you're going to find things that you don't like. However, this information was meant for you to know. And I also feel like there's a past person that wants to communicate, like an ex, and see whether you want to get back together, or if there's an opportunity for a brand new start. This person does miss you. They're realizing that life without you is burdensome, because when you were dealing with this person, you were basically taking on half of their karma, or you were taking on half of their burdens, or you just alleviated a lot of stress in their life. This could even be a friend, a family member, someone who took you for granted. And it wasn't until the loss of you, some people have to see what life is like without you for them to be able to see your true value. Unfortunately, that's just how it is with certain people that learn lessons. 2 people that you were connected to in the past, could be friend, lover, family member, coworker, whatever. They're realizing that life is just harder without you in it. Like, they don't have the emotions and the love that you were pouring in them, and they now have substantial burdens to carry on their own. The 10 of Wands is someone who just has too much on their plate. They're not delegating their issues or their problems wisely. And with the Ace of Pentacles, you're getting a brand new opportunity, whether it's a new relationship, new car, new house, new job, new friend, a new best friend, someone that you can really count on, a new mentor. So whatever this Ace of Pentacles is that's coming in, it doesn't have to be a specific person or thing. This is just an opportunity that, if you accept this, can grow. So if you know you've been dealing with trust issues, this is like the divine gifting you someone who you won't have to have those problems with, because they're going to be straightforward, honest, blunt even. And if you've been wishing for a new home, or just to be able to move, This is a new opportunity coming in for you. And this is the date between the 3rd and the 15th. So some of you will be getting these gifts within these 2 weeks coming up. And others of you, it will be towards after Christmas. Just really depends on whoever it is that's watching. But any losses that you had, or whatever you deemed as a loss, whatever relationship, connection, opportunity that you felt like you lost, it was actually a loss for the other party, not you. Because you were able to let go of these burdens and people that you were carrying that were essentially riding on your coattail and not really bringing anything of value to the table. So it's like you were essentially carrying all your relationships at some point and you became tired. You had to let go. And even though this was painful and it caused you sorrow, grief, some of you are still in the process of grieving a relationship that could have lasted anywhere from 7 to 10 years for some of you. Others of you, you find out that your person was juggling. This led to an ending because obviously you weren't going to be an option, or you weren't going to be someone's second choice. And even though that decision was hard to do, to walk away, it's actually going to bring you what it is that you're looking for, even though that may take some time. So let's see, what else do Gemini placements need to know? We have Knight of Swords, the Hangman, Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Magician, the Tower, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. This is you with the Knight of Swords. Someone who is a bit defensive. You do have your guard up with people. You're very intelligent, more cerebral driven. A lot of your energy stems from your brain or your mind. And that's where the spiritual DNA oil would be beneficial for you, because it will help transmute that energy into something. We also have the Hangman position here, which is all about you releasing things, or you needing to have some form of illumination or awakening. So let's say you've been around the same people your whole life, and one day you just have this epiphany that makes you look at everyone differently. And this epiphany could have came through a secret or something that was revealed. So for example, you may have been dating someone for 10 years. You find out this person had been lying and cheating on you from the start. So it shifts your perception of not only the whole dynamic, but of the people that you were connected to as well. And this was essentially what happened. You went through an awakening phase. Nothing really changed physically, but with your mind and your level of perception and your discernment and the downloads that you were receiving made you see that you were in a facade or an illusion, or you were living in a lie, or something just wasn't right in your life. You had to make a choice to leave behind certain people, certain things, and this is the choice that's going to lead you to wish fulfillment and happiness, because whoever you were connected to may have been someone who had heavy water placements in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They were holding you back in some way. And in the future, I see you having get-togethers, celebrating with your family and friends. And I also see a manipulative person, like I said, that's already in a commitment. They're already in a relationship. They just want to come in and steal your energy, sex, if you let them, steal your time or your money, if you allow them to. And if you don't see this person's manipulation, because they're going to give you red flags. This person's going to show you either with their actions or with their words that they're not aligned with you, or that they're coming in with ulterior motives. And if you disregard what this person is doing or saying, either because of their good looks or because that you may be vulnerable and you feel like, oh, you know, it's a holiday time, you know, I should be with someone, be careful, because you could have this sudden tower moment which can change the ability for you to celebrate. So for example, like if you are into someone and you're continuously investing in them and you find out that they're hurting you, or that they have other people behind your back, it's going to cause you heartbreak in some way. It's going to affect the way that you're able to celebrate with the people around you, because you're going to be focused on the betrayal that you just found out about. I just see a tower moment. Whatever it is that you've been investing in your life that you know is not stable, someone who's in and out, situations that fall through, you can't really count on them, just know it's going to come crumbling down. So either it's going to happen on your own terms, or it's going to happen on the divine's terms. And when the divine comes in and breaks stuff down, it's pretty traumatic. But you've been under some form of manipulation where someone was trying to manipulate you, and you woke up. You woke up to the fact that they were just stringing you along, or you woke up to the fact that, you know, the situation was not going anywhere. You have new opportunities that are coming in, and this was a way, whatever this ending is, it was a way of deterring you from the path that you were going on, because the path that you were on in the past, it was like taking you away from your purpose. It was taking you away from like your soul work. And now you're being realigned in a way onto the path that you were truly meant to be on. And unfortunately, you can't take the same people that you were associated with you because you've elevated. You don't really resonate with those people the same way. You don't have really the same values, the same goals in life, or just the same ways of viewing the world. And it's not that you even have to be surrounded by that. It's just like it's truly not aligned, because the more that you heal, the more that you put time, effort, and energy into yourself, the more that you go back towards your inner child. You go back to your younger self and think of all the traumatic moments that you went through at age, what, 7, 6, 9, 4, 3, whatever the memories are that you can remember. If you can go back and try to hug or just comfort your younger self, because of the fact that there's so many realities in our world, by you going back and healing that part of yourself, it's actually going to help you towards the future. Like, you won't be able to have those same wounds and triggers. And it sounds crazy, but if you try it, you're going to see that it works, because you were connected to someone that left you out in the cold. You guys have a tendency of attracting people that just don't match your energy. They don't put the same amount of time, effort, and love, dedication into the relationship. You end up feeling like pushed out or isolated in some way. And I feel like some of you, you're going to find out that you have someone around you that's jealous. This could be a jealous friend, but this jealous friend, they've had a really good time hiding their true face, but something's going to happen where this person's mask is going to slip, and you will have to consider walking away from someone who you've truly invested a lot of time, energy, and effort into. So with the Seven of Pentacles, right now is really about reaping the fruits of your labor and being patient and knowing that things are working out in your favor. And so if you are in a position now where you feel like, okay, well, I'm having money problems, or there's really no one in my love life, it's essentially trying to tell you that if you're not receiving your blessings, it's because you have chaotic people around you that, for one, they're blocking your blessings. And for two, you're not going to get gifted whatever these brand new beginnings are, especially if you have people around you that are beggars, mooches, opportunists, and they will benefit off of your hard work. So sometimes rejection is redirection, and rejection is a blessing in some ways, because why would you want to be gifted things if you're just going to, because of how kind-hearted and giving you can be as a Gemini placement. You have a tendency of sometimes giving at your own expense, even physically, living amongst your means to be able to like people please in a way. And that's something that you had to learn to grow out of. But I am also seeing a chaotic person. Yes, this person is attractive, but they have a snake on their leg. And this person may have another relationship. They may have another commitment. They're just not emotionally available enough to be able to pursue a connection with you. Now, if you're fine with that, and you're fine with having something that could be friends with benefits or casual, then that's up to you. But if you deal with someone knowing that they already have people on the side, just know that that's your karma as well. So just make the right decision. This is my Essential Messages deck. The link for this will be in the description box. We have I Was Blind, I'm Sorry, but that was in reverse. How Can I Mend Your Broken Heart? I'm Intimidated by You. That's in reverse. Demon Entity Possession. That's in reverse. What the F is going on? Sudden upheaval, chaos, unseen changes, and destruction. So yeah, this is a warning to just be careful about who you're investing into within the next 2 weeks. Your friends cannot be trusted, and that's so weird that it fell right on top of the Queen of Wands, which is exactly who we were talking about. Some of you have a promiscuous friend. This friend is a whore, male or female, and you already know it because this friend gives you their tea. They constantly talk to you about what their love life is like. This is someone that has a chaotic love life. They could have a jealous streak. This person could be envious, and they are going to basically reflect those same characteristics in their love connections into the connection with you. We have whore, player, non-committal, poly, open, emotionally unavailable. So yeah, it's essentially just repeating what I was saying. You're going to end up attracting someone who's a player, someone who may even be poly. They're fine with having multiple connections in multiple places. This is someone that does have the potential to lie to you if you allow them to. However, you are someone that's highly intelligent, so please pay attention to cues. We also have How Can I Mend Your Broken Heart? So the past ex that wants to return to you, they're having a hard time moving on without you. You brought really the sunshine in this person's life, and I do see this sudden upheaval and chaos if you do take the wrong path by allowing yourself to be steered by someone who's just stringing you along. Like, they're not really giving you anything of value. They just deal with you when it's convenient for them. You're going to have some type of rude awakening that will force yourself to separate from this person. So this is like you talking to someone, you guys thinking that the connection is going somewhere, and then getting on Facebook and seeing that they're in a whole relationship. Like that would just be a tower moment. It would be chaotic because it would force you to leave things behind. So either this is what happened and you're already healing from it, or this is possibly what could go on between December 2nd through the 15th. But I did also see two different options. So I am going to pull for the new love. Okay. Gemini placements, for those of you that are going to be pursuing new love, the High Priestess fell out, which is the your intuition. Trust your intuition, listen to your gut, because there will be someone keeping secrets from you. And because of the fact that you're the King of Swords, which is someone who thrives on like honesty and truthfulness. If you're a high vibrational Gemini, if you're not, yeah, you're going to be chaotic with chaotic energy. So I just had to clarify that because some of you, I'd say like 10% of Geminis watching have a tendency to be like deceitful, lying, trickery, underhanded, two-faced type of behavior. You're going to get caught. Whoever's watching that's in that energy, you're going to get caught, and it's not going to be pretty. Now, for those of you that are pursuing new relationships or new connections, some of you are going to meet a person who is sly and underhanded, and they do have narcissistic tactics. But if you listen to your intuition ahead of time, your gut's going to tell you, hey, hold off on this person. Every time they do something that could be underhanded, or they say something that could hurt you or harm you in some way, your intuition is going to go off. Because if you look, the Knight of Wands is right underneath the King of Swords, which this person does have the potential to hurt you. So if you have been hurting and you know you're still in the healing phase and you're vulnerable, don't really let your guard down unless the coast is clear. Because I do see two people here. We also have the King to the Queen of Swords. So there's someone that you're really not on talking terms with, and they are not ready to release you. The relationship has already been severed, but they want you back. But I also see a new opportunity and a new person coming in. Some of you, this could be a new friend who's going to stand up for you. This is going to be a friend that you trust, a friend that will be like a confidant. They're not going to snake you behind your back. This is someone that I feel the relationship can carry all the way till the very end. And with the Queen of Swords, those of you that are about to attract this new person who's not the shady, conniving, underhanded, wishy-washy player. It's somebody else, because like I said, I saw from like 2 to 3 people in your spread. One of you, it's an ex, this shady person, and then a lover that does have the potential to like release stress or to just help you heal and progress forward. And this does have the potential to make it to the end if it goes that far, but I can't predict all that because there's too many of you watching, and some of you are going to take different paths. So it really just depends. Anything else that Gemini placements need to know? Poverty. So anyone that has done you wrong, they're going to be suffering poverty, especially around this Christmas time. And if you have been having financial issues or problems, it's mostly because of the people that you're surrounding yourself with, or because you know that you've been doing shady things behind your back, and then behind other people's back, and in a way everything comes full circle. So whatever you were taking from others in the past will now be taken from you. And we also have mature man and courtship. So I'd say 80% of people watching right now are females, and that's why the mature man is coming out, because there is some form of courtship that's supposed to come in for you, that you do have the possibility of pursuing. So we have the mature man, and then we have the official person. One of these is for you. The other is a snaky person who already has a relationship, and they're just trying to toy with your emotions and have fun. You're going to have to discern which one is which, because if you choose the right path, you're going to end up getting someone who is interested in you, who will give you equal give and take, who you will see eye to eye with. Now, if you choose the wrong path, you're gonna basically be with a thief who's not only coming in to steal your energy, your time, your efforts, your life force. Some people, when they know you're a good person, they just need that kind of safety blanket. They just need you to be able to invest in them. And this is going to be a type of relationship that's going to cause you toil and labor. It's not going to be easy to get it off the ground. You're going to have to invest a lot of your time and your effort into this person, because they're going to be selfish. So they're going to pour the most minimal amount into you because they already have a situation, and you're going to put in all the time and investment into this person thinking that it's just you and them, and it's not. So be careful. Someone can come in and change your whole dynamic, whether it's positive, in a positive way, or in a negative way, but just use your discernment, because some of you are on a journey. And this journey will either lead you to lessons or blessings, and the path is solely up to you. So like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.